We know that Gordon Henderson in Guadeloupe went to France and ensuring that, that the French people getting to love what he was actually giving to them. And so while it was not born in Dominica, but it was born from Dominicans, the Exile One band, with people like Gordon Henderson and Fitzroy Williams, who last week was awarded from the Creole Heartbeats organization for the work that he has done for the Cadas music. And so the indigenous Dominican music, as we all will know, the very first one is that of the Cadas music. Now we can also speak of a second one, the Bouillon music. But we know that when in October of 1997, when the World Creole Music started, it was to really complement Dominica annual independence. And we know that Dominica independence really is the day, is the 4th of November, but it really is an event that helps to feature Dominica's culture. And we have seen the growth of the World Creole Music Festival, and many artists around the region will tell you that their big stage is that of the World Creole Music Festival. I've spoken to quite a number of artists from around the region, and they for sure will tell you that unless they get onto the stage of the World Creole Music Festival, that they have not gotten onto any big stage. We know that the first band that actually played that night of the World Creole Music Festival in 1997, at the time it was called the place where we had Calypsos, Carnival City, was the RSB, Roots, Stems and Branches from Kenfield. That was the first band. But we have seen bands like Serenade, Cassave, Exile One, Gramax, WCK, Triple K, even T-Vice from Haiti, Zouk Machine, Magnum from Martinique, Zing, Ophelia Olivache. We have heard of Carry Me at the World Creole Music Festival, Taxi Creole, Michael Henderson, Tanya Sival, Sakis, Frankie Vessa, Morgan Heritage, Kess, the band, and Mr. Killer, Wyclef Jean, T. Mickey, or I should say yes, T. Mickey, Junkerman. Remember that guy, Junkerman, like that of a white guy who actually sang reggae music in a big way. Issa Banton, Popcan from Jamaica, Midnight Groovers. A number of groups, a number of bands, a number of individuals have actually staged the talent and of what they have as a group or as an individual on the World Creole Music Festival, and it has grown. Right now, we are actually waiting for the start of the launching, the actual launching. We have on the head table the parliamentary representative of the Roseau South constituency in the person of Miss Shakira Lockhart, Hippolyte, and that of Mr. Piper. We go right across to Miss Samantha Doctrove, the person who's doing the master of ceremony.
Nothing can prepare you for the moment you come face to face with these beautiful creatures. Dominica is the only country in the world where sperm whales live year-round. It's truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And that's just 8 of the reasons why we love Dominica.
Are you ready? The most engaging festival.
Not quite ready, but I just want to say that this year's festival will be October 28th to the 30th.
3 nights of pulsating
the stadium, as we all know,
in the Creole
as I said,
Village
in the
or
head
at the
table we have
VVIP
already
experience.
the parliament representative for Roseau South and also that of
Good
the
evening,
for Tourism. Let's go on
ladies
stage
and gentlemen.
for the master of ceremony.
The Honorable Dennis Charles, Minister of Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiatives, Honorable Shakira Lockhart Hippolyte, Parliamentary Representative for the Roseau South constituency, and the Parliamentary Secretary for the Ministry of Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiatives, other ministers of government, Ms. Lisa Valmont, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiatives, Monsignor Eustace Thomas, the Board of Directors of the Dominica Festivals Committee and also of the Discover Dominica Authority, staff of the Discover Dominica Authority and the Ministry of Tourism, sponsors, potential sponsors, invited guests, the media, the listening and the viewing public. It is back in 2022. The most anticipated musical event in the Caribbean calendar is back. Dominica's World Creole Music Festival. Welcome to the official launch of this magnificent festival. To start things right, I welcome Ms. Janae Jackson to lead us in singing the national anthem of the Commonwealth of Dominica.
Isle of beauty, Isle of splendor, Isle to all so sweet and fair. All must surely gaze in wonder at thy gifts so rich and rare. Rivers, valleys, hills and mountains, all these gifts we do extol. Healthy land so like our fountains, giving cheer that warms the soul. Dominica, God hath blessed thee with a clime benign and bright, pastures green and flowers of beauty, fill in all with pure delight, and a people strong and healthy, full of godly reverence, fear. May we ever seek to praise thee for these gifts so rich and rare. Come ye forward, sons and daughters of this gem beyond compare. Strive for honor, sons and daughters, do the right, be firm, be fair. Toil with hearts and hands and voices, we must prosper, sound the call, in which everyone rejoices, all for each and each for all.
Thank you, Shani. We continue with the grace of the Almighty Father and now invite Monsignor Eustace Thomas to bless this event and give guidance in the continued planning and execution of the World Creole Music Festival.
Moi, je suis content tout le monde, et puis je vais féliciter tout le monde pour commencer à fonctionner ça, et puis la prière. Ça, vous savez, nous ne pouvons pas faire rien sans la prière. Gathered here for the World Creole Festival launch by way of prayer. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Almighty and merciful God, after Maria destroyed our country, people were tormented, people were in disarray. But thanks to the power of the Most High and a good government, we were able to bring about this 22nd edition of World Creole Music Festival. Although COVID has stricken us, and we are afraid of all the sicknesses from America, we are confident that launching this great festival will protect us in mind and soul and body. So please, I ask you to lift your hand upon this world, upon this government, upon this country, and bless all the artists, all the spectators, all those who have facilitated this event. Declare this festival a success and help us enjoy everything with respect, dignity, and love. And we ask you please to deliver us from difficult, dangerous people who only have in mind the destruction of the nation. Bring about the change of heart. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen. Creole Festival, you must speak Creole. Comme ça, au nom du Père, du Fils et du Saint-Esprit, ainsi soit-il. Dieu Tout-Puissant et miséricorde, après cyclone Maria esquinté pays nous, tout le monde était en désarroi. Mais grâce à Papa bon Dieu et puis bonne fonction du gouvernement, nous ici mettons en place 22e édition Festival mondial musique créole nous. Malgré Covid, nous et j'avais nous bien en belle place. Et puis nous en compte d'autres maladies que Jacques fait sans en Amérique. Nous avons confiance que quand nous avons lancé un grand festival ça, ou que protéger nous en âme et en corps et en esprit, malgré nous en temps cyclone. Lève la main, on va mettre là et stamper s'il vous plaît. Béni tout artiste, tout spectateur, tous ces gens-là qui ont facilité l'événement ça. Déclarer succès festival nous pour nous injouir corps nous et puis respect et dignité et puis faire nous trapper anti l'argent un profit pour nous aider la nation nous et pour chez nous bien le gouvernement nous et délivrer le peuple de tout mauvais sujet qui en a quand rien à faire qui a flâné en la rue pour mettre confusion parmi nous on lui dit faites tout ça pour développer le pays nous par la justice, la paix et l'amour pour l'un et l'autre. Nous commandons grâce à ça au nom de Jésus-Christ, notre Seigneur, et Maman la Vierge, et nous commandons béni festival ça, au nom du Père, et du Fils, et du Saint-Esprit, ainsi soit-il. Merci autant.
Thank you, Monsignor, and I expect you to be starting back your regular visits to the DFC office to pray for us on a regular as we go through the planning process of this World Creole Music Festival. So let us reunite this October at the World Creole Music Festival. After this 2-year hiatus, this marquee event is back as we celebrate 22 years in 2022. The Discover Dominica Authority for 2022 is continuing to make strides to reach and even surpass visitor arrivals. And we are pleased that we are able to stage the World Creole Music Festival, carded for October 28th, 29th, and 30th, which aids in thousands of visitor arrivals to our shores. This typically leads to an increase in economic activity, which is a major objective for the government of Dominica. With that said, I wish to invite the Honorable Shakira Lockhart Hippolyte, Parliamentary Representative for the Roseau South constituency and the Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism and International Transport and Maritime Initiatives, to deliver the welcome address.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. Honorable Dennis Charles, Minister of Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiatives. Honorable Dr. Addis King, Minister for Youth. The Acting Cabinet Secretary, Ms. Corinne Prevost. The Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Ms. Lisa Valmont. Monsignor Eustace Thomas. Staff of the Ministry of Tourism, Mr. Colin Piper, CEO of Discover Dominica Authority, and staff of the Discover Dominica Authority, Mr. Benoit Badwell, CEO of DASPA, and members of the Dominica Festivals Commission, all our invited guests, media, and the listening public, good afternoon to all. I am very excited this afternoon for mainly two reasons. One, the World Creole Music Festival is back, and it's back with a bang. Secondly, it's been launched in the entertainment capital of Dominica, the Roseau South constituency. And I say this because if we go south of us on the Lale Coco Strip, we usually have reggae nights on a Thursday night. And it's my understanding that this place is always packed, and Miguel Labadie is doing a great job. Then if you come down, we have the Ocean Edge Hotel that many people come and get their delicious lunch and dinners, and sometimes they have entertainment at night. Then we have the best nightclub in Dominica, the Classified Nightclub. And if you come down a little further, we have Beluga, Rose Bakes, and Cacoti in Citronia. We also have Standards, who provide delicious fish fingers. And we are right here at Petite Miami, the most talked about entertainment area in Dominica right now. So this is why I am excited this evening that this Creole Music Festival, after 2 years, is being launched in my constituency, which I consider to be the entertainment capital of Dominica. Let me officially welcome you to the launch of the World Creole Music Festival, where we announce the artists that will perform for our residents and visitors at the greatest show on earth, right here in the Nature Island, the Commonwealth of Dominica, from October 28th to the 30th. The staging of Dominica's World Creole Music Festival after 2 years of absence has been highly anticipated by many people for a number of reasons. Certainly, the businesses that participate in and benefit from entertainment activities view this year's staging as a welcome event, as it will stimulate economic activity leading up to, during, and after the World Creole Music Festival. At previous events, we have had as many as 5,000 visitors arrive on island. So the hotels, the airlines, the ferries, the restaurants, rental car agencies, Airbnb operators, and the ordinary man benefit from the economic transactions resulting from the World Creole Music Festival. The trickle-down effect to the ordinary man and the decentralization of economic activity are the reasons why we have festivals and events as a key pillar of focus for the Ministry of Tourism. And we intend to emulate the results of the World Creole Music Festival in Dominica more often and in different communities. And I'm sure that many of you have seen the lineup for the Penville Feast, and I call it a festival. So we have already started. But probably most important is the joy and camaraderie that is experienced by the patrons of this great event. The World Creole Music Festival is a place where people meet, and this year's call to reunite in Dominica at the World Creole Music Festival in October is fitting, especially after the long period of being away from family and friends during the COVID-19 pandemic. Dominica is referred to as the Creole entertainment capital of the world, and the World Creole Music Festival is a major reason for this. Many lovers of Creole music and of Dominica have confirmed their travel and accommodation reservations already, and some will now do so after tonight's announcement of the lineup. We certainly encourage you to do so immediately, so you too can witness the stellar performances and atmosphere during the 3 nights of pulsating rhythms at the World Creole Music Festival. All Dominicans stand to benefit from a successful event, and therefore it is incumbent on you to promote and to amplify the positive messaging surrounding the event. Look out for the event details from the Discover Dominic Authority and use your network to help promote the event and the destination. Destination Dominica is on the ascent, with the most recent #1 ranking from the Travel and Leisure World's Best Awards in the category of Best Island in the Caribbean, Bahamas and Bermuda. So, from the vibrant community of Newtown and Citronelle in the Roseau South constituency, I am pleased to welcome you to this launch of the Dominica's World Creole Music Festival and to encourage you to visit Dominica for the festival in October. I thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Lockhart. And as you can see, I noted that she markets her area very well. And I think as Dominicans, we have to take a cue and learn to market the destination and our events, as well as the minister has just done. With 29,000 plus patrons across the 3 nights and over 30 plus international and regional media partners in 2019, along with numerous social media influencers, the World Creole Music Festival continues to be on the tips of the tongues of our neighbors in the region and in the international markets. It engages persons in not only festival promotion, but just as important, destination promotion. So permit me to now welcome the Honorable Denise Charles, Minister of Tourism, International Transport, and Maritime Initiatives, to deliver her minister's address.
After that wonderful welcome from the Honorable Shakira Hippolyte, I should just say, let's get the party started. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please permit me to recognize the Honorable Shakira Lockhart Hippolyte, Parliamentary Representative for the Roseau South Constituency and Parliamentary Secretary for the Ministry of Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiatives. Honorable Dr. Addis King, Minister of Youth. Other Ministers of Government. Lisa Valmont, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiative. Karen Prevost, Acting Cabinet Secretary. Monsignor Eustace Thomas, CEO of Discover Dominica Authority, Mr. Colin Piper, the Chairman of the Board of Directors of Discover Dominica Authority, Mr. Binma Badwill, staff of Discover Dominica Authority and the Ministry of Tourism, sponsors and potential sponsors of World Creole Music Festival, invited guests, media, the public. After 2 years of reminiscing about the good times we've had with family, friends, visitors, the food, the culture, the music, in our nature, the World Creole Music Festival is here. One of the premier festivals in the region is back, just in time to provide yet another reason to visit the #1 destination in the Caribbean for 2022. We all know that the festival will be great, but every year there is great anticipation for the announcement of the lineup because it's a major milestone for staging of the festival. I sense the anticipation this year is even greater. So my remarks this evening will be brief, as I'm sure most of you want to get on with the lineup, our international guests, and the party. We are all ready for World Creole Music Festival 2022. World Creole Music Festival is Dominica's biggest entertainment event of the year, but also a major economic booster. And so, World Creole Music Festival is really an investment by the government. This is why, despite economic shocks, the government is committed to making it a world-class event which attracts many Dominican nationals abroad and visitors to our destination and benefits many stakeholders. The festival is a boost for airlines, ferries, accommodations, restaurants, drinks and beverage distributors, taxis, vendors, boutiques, hair salons, makeup artists, telecommunications, DJs, entertainment service providers, media, videographers, and the list goes on. I have received reports that some accommodations are already booked. Makeup artists and hairstylists are booked, and some rental companies are fully booked. Imagine, my own hairdresser already advised me if I don't make my appointment now, I might not get one. So we can clearly see a glimpse of the true impact to all strata of the economy. And this is as a result of the confidence that patrons have in the World Creole Music Festival brand, the World Creole Music Festival experience. An experience that has stood strong for 22 years, after natural disasters, and now after a pandemic. So, I am inviting everyone to Dominica, the nature island, to a weekend festival that is second to none. Come enjoy the 3 nights of pulsating rhythms, the ambience, culture, food, and vibes, which are all so unique. I want to thank those annual die-hard World Creole Music Festival patrons who mark that weekend on their calendar and come to Dominica with larger groups every year, especially our friends in St. Lucia, Guadeloupe, Martinique, and the US. So, we can clearly see the importance of the festival to the economy. And this is why Discover Dominica Authority has embarked on a series of one-on-one meetings with potential corporate sponsors to partner with the government. We want the private sector on board to support a well-established event which reports have shown brings returns up to 6 times our investment to the economy. I want to sincerely thank those who have already pledged their support in cash or in kind. To those who have not already done so, I hope that you will contact Mr. Piper immediately. We must work together to grow our economy. Now, as a special reward for being so patient, I would like to announce that early bird season tickets will be on sale on the DFC new website for the special price of $300 from today. What a deal. Samantha will give more details on this. I want to thank the Dominica Festival Commission, the Discover Dominica Authority and their teams for working so diligently at this, the agents and our artists, both local and international. World Creole Music Festival 2022 will be epic. We look forward to welcoming all Dominican nationals abroad home, as well as visitors, for the entire month as we celebrate our unique Creole culture in October. And my fellow Dominicans, who are the true destination brand ambassadors, please continue to post all Dominica's events and festivals and many adventures Dominica has to offer on your social media pages. Honorable Hippolyte already mentioned Fed Penville, and we all know of the great Breakfast Festival, right? Breakfast Fest, right, in Grand Bay. Let's continue to make Dominica the most talked about destination in the region. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Charles, for stressing so powerfully the importance of events and festivals to our Dominican economy. Ladies and gentlemen, so we are here. I wish to welcome on stage DJ Slim and Milia Joseph. These are 2 of our World Creole Music Festival's brand ambassadors to take us through the 2022 World Creole Music Festival lineup.
DJ Stream.
Messieurs, mesdames, bien bonsoir. Eh bien, bonsoir, messieurs, mesdames, nous avons lancé 22e édition Festival Music Creole. Welcome once again as we are about to reveal an exciting lineup to the most anticipated event for the year 2022, the World Creole Music Festival. Ezopawe, are you ready? Yes, we too, we are ready. Take a listen. As a solo artist, she helped create Zouk Beton, a music genre started by Kassav, with hits such as Siwo, Gilo, and Saki Tala, Jocelyn Bewa.
Et mon déjà c'était moi pas que serré longtemps. Des bras l'amour saisis-moi. Caresse toujours caravage moi. Mais gardez pas bon chez moi. C'est là qui n'y plus de gars.
Pour qui m'témailler was a question they asked. Hot lighty avec un pile l'amour is Cadillac et Beijing.
Cadillac. Messager.
Où est la Marconi? Laisse-moi courir. La m'a souffrir. À qui on envie ou à dormir. Ouais, ou prendre bouillon zombie. Non, prison à vie. La m'a.
Out of Jamaica, hot la Jamaïque, the lover himself, Christopher Martin.
We gonna make love under the influence, making love under the influence. Yeah, he love him to know under the influence. Baby, what an experience. Yeah, have you ever done it enough?
As we come back to the Nature Isle, the Bouillon Queen, as they like it, the Expeditious, Colin XP.
When the DJ go down, it has make me sweat. It has make me sweat. I say when the DJ go down, it has make me wet. It has make me wet. Come, Mr. DJ, play the music for me. You're making me happy.
Are we there yet? Not yet. He goes by many names. The mess maker, the wet fed king, the bouillon boss, the ambassador, Essa Banton.
How can you come to a wet fed and don't expect for you to get wet? You don't know it's close, you go get Papa Mess, Papa Mess, Papa Mess. Where is my tongue crew? Pianist, pirates, rats, beat it, daddy. Where the bubble city crew? Can say why the jam was full.
It's the volatile group out of Lapwet, Dominica, the first serenade band.
Confusion massive.
As we step out of Dominica, heading down south to Trinidad, with hits such as Carry On, Mind Your Business, Patrice Roberts.
I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. Me and them can't be friends. I fight the battle and Jah give me help and strength. Now it's we. That can't be English, that had to be French. And some of them they stop the most, like they know it all. But if the ground water slip and I fall.
It's the most energetic band here in Dominica, who is well on their way, the Signal Band.
Baby, tell me if the partner there. Just tell me if the coast is clear. Oh, cause I'm on my way. Life of a side man. This side life is the best life, a zero stress life.
It's the Fresh Prince of Bouillon, Rio. Okay, boom.
Essa pessoal, me cocla, oxê, iato.
Okay, boom. Tima. Sacaba.
Saca bubun.
Sacaba.
Veja na casa nova, nova.
Sacaba.
Conversa.
Sacaba.
C'est expensive, yo.
Hey, a besoin bouteille spice, a besoin mauvais sel, a besoin baguette femme.
Are we there yet? Not yet. She broke into fame back in 2016 with a song, Ludi, No Dub, the dancehall princess. It's Chanzia.
Baby, when the bright lights start to fade, fire up your lighter, float on with the waves. You make me feel like, you make me feel like, you make me feel.
It's Dominica's reggae dancehall sensation, who went from Ice Cream Man to Strain for Success, Colton T.
Tell me now, I no girl in my phone. But my phone real loud with a cold candy tone. No insecurity in my zone. Free mind, stress free whenever I'm alone. Yeah, but I don't want stress from no girl. They don't want me in, I made no big side. I don't want stress from no girl.
Messieurs, mesdames, nous Yankee chauffé. The creators of bouillon music, we've come to enjoy today with songs such as Call Tenu, Bong Sing Bati, the original WCK.
Big party girl. This one is for all to the money box. Hey, excuse me. Hey. Oh my, what's the bunny? Let's shake it. In between. Here we go. Hi. Concentration on the money.
De la Guada, avec beaucoup d'amour, Chiré Lacaille. Known for the unique blend of soulful vocals, out of Trinidad, Kes, the band.
I never catch the feeling, baby you know what the deal is. I know a way to go in the mall for a vibe. I know you want to free it, all our designs revealing. Don't let me waste the time, come along for the ride. And before you know it up in the air, you back it up right there. Show me your love and bring that waste to mine. No, you're pretty light shine up in my face when you laugh at me. Your body tight.
They've taught the world, putting Dominica's Carlos music on the map with hits such as Coco Sec, Discla, The Kings of Cadence, Midnight Groovers. En nouveau sensation, sensation gouillée, with hits such as Sapa Love, qui vient de l'Haïti, Impossible.
Chérie, ou t'es mandé pour un monde qui peut te prendre soin ou t'es mandé pour un monde qui peut protéger vous. T'as toujours là pour moi, t'as pour mes pour moi, t'as prend balle pour sans hésiter. Chérie, ou passer l'amour en bas pied, mouchir m'tan qu'on papier. Depuis m'pas la veille ou babier, l'aime pas manger ou bailler. Tout ça me fait pas.
Call them global, even universal. The bouillon specialist, TK International.
I'm the only one at the time. I'm only one call away. 'Cause I needed to save the day. A secret thing got nothing on it. I'm only one call away.
Out of Jamaica, known for his spirituality and social consciousness, producing hits such as Dema Wonder, Solid as a Rock, Thank You Mama, It's Sizzler.
Black people keep your hands up. Emperor Selassie, I bless them. Burning fire never extend. Simplicity we used to survive. Men find it difficult because they're ignorant tonight. Simplicity we used to survive. Do what you doing properly. That's the way through life. Simplicity we used to survive. Men find it difficult because they're ignorant tonight. Simplicity we used to survive.
This French reggae dancehall sensation from Guada, who said, Chat kateterat, music is love, panic confiance, admiralty.
Unwind. Admiralty. Ça va la sortie. Avant de monter comme ça, pourquoi je là entre nous, c'est la guerre. Avant de monter comme ça, mais je là entre nous, c'est la guerre.
Known for his famous ballads in hits such as Call Me If, Bring It to the Owner, out of Jamaica, Dexter Dabbs.
Coachy load from in a Netherlands. Why the grabbers stink like alligator pan? The scheme hot today, we are the weatherman. A boy full of chat, so me a fi send a man. Long time now we been a plan. So it's her Clemens like the later man. Get a van, make a man drive down far. Sada the wrecker man. That's the echo with the grabber. Schema like Shabba Motherpot. No Wi-Fi, no then at the hot spot. So when you a look, you see from a map.
Et voilà, messieurs, mesdames, the acts for the 22nd edition of the World Creole Music Festival. Messieurs, mesdames, Sakai Yeki Shire. Now, we're about to launch the World... All right. So we are missing just one. I was a little too exciting, Monsieur. Oh my goodness. As a matter of fact, they're always ready to rock the party. Known for the fusion of Creole music from T7 with love, Ecstasy.
Tout le monde a méprisé. Gardez-moi des machines à sonner, d'année après d'année. Nous dit nous pas ça jouer, mais nous dit y'a comme ça. Gardez ça, nous ça fait. C'est comme pas nous qu'à jouer. Nous parler, ça y est, dis-nous.
Are you ready for World Creole Music Festival? Zopawe? Yes. And so, we're about to launch the new logo for the World Creole Music Festival.
Whoosh, Chalet. I'm starting to feel it, people. I'm starting to feel it. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the official lineup for the World Creole Music Festival. And just so you know, please stay tuned to our social media pages and our World Creole Music Festival information page for new additions to this lineup. This is not it, ladies and gentlemen. There will be more, so look out for that. The team DDA and DFC are working with our festival partners, and we are pleased to announce with you this evening that the National Bank of Dominica Limited has come on board as the premier bank for the World Creole Music Festival. Let's give them a round of applause for the National Bank of Dominica. We also want to welcome in a big way Tranquility Beach Resort as a first-time sponsor of the World Creole Music Festival. And this company is one of our longest-standing and very supportive sponsors of the World Creole Music Festival. We welcome Tropical Shipping to our partnership. So we really want to extend heartfelt thanks to the National Bank of Dominica, to Tranquility Beach Resorts, and of course to Tropical Shipping. We do have a lot of other fish in the pond, so we are welcoming discussions as we execute this world-renowned festival right here in Dominica. So again, hats off to you, those who have come on board thus far. Now we know how important the website presence in the promotion of festivals and events. And as such, we at the DDA, the Ministry of Tourism, of course, and the Dominica Festivals Committee saw the need for the review of the Dominica Festivals website. So, ladies and gentlemen, we now present to you a more vibrant, more engaging, and exciting website at dominicafestivals.com. Welcome to dominicafestivals.com. You can find information on Mass Dominique, Jazz and Creole, Dominica's legendary World Creole Music Festival, and so much more. The upgraded website is your one-stop shop for almost everything related to these signature events, artist bookings, ticket purchases, even makeup artists. Navigating the website is easy as 1, 2, 3. Visit the World Creole Music Festival page and relive the festivals of the past or view this year's hottest lineup. You can also easily purchase your tickets, but hurry before it's too late. And of course, book your accommodation right here. Visit dominicafestivals.com, where Dominica's festivals definitely come alive. Ladies and gentlemen, this new website is going to be your one-stop shop for everything festivals in Dominica. With us tonight, we have a number of our World Creole Music Festivals ambassadors. As you can see, they have the Scan Me World Creole Music Festival on, so we encourage you to reach out to them, scan their outfits, and start discovering this new website where you can find artists for this year's World Creole Music Festival and start booking your tickets now. Of course, we continue to add value to the events. And as such, I want to announce right here that ticket prices for the World Creole Music Festival 2022 now go on sale online at the new festival website at dominicafestivals.com. Nightly tickets are EC $150. The regular season is EC $375. But of course, as the minister alluded, at the moment, we want to give you something a little special. And tonight, just for 24 hours, starting at 7 p.m., we have a special on the World Creole Music Festival season tickets. As I said, a special just for the launch of the World Creole Music Festival for the next 24 hours, only $300 EC for the special tickets. So we encourage you to log on to the dominicafestivals.com. 7 p.m. those tickets will be active and go on sale, and purchase those tickets for only $300. Of course, we will be announcing more specials, so stay tuned to the websites and our social media pages. The World Creole Music Festival, of course, is very unique, and it brings to patrons an exciting and a fulfilling experience. So, of course, we are going to bring you, for 2022, the Village VIP and the Party VIP experiences, because I know many people are already awaiting the announcement of this. The Discover Dominica Authority has again partnered with Radiance Productions, Next Connects Productions, to bring to the World Creole Music Festival the Village VIP and the Party VIP experiences. With a theme, Coastal Villages, patrons will be able to experience the real Dominican coastal village lime within the World Creole Music Festival vibe. Of course, the cuisine, the entertainment, and all the additional features for this year's VVIP and PVIP experiences will be featured soon. But again, we want to give something to our patrons, and we have a special ticket opportunity for those early bird VVIP and PVIP patrons. So again, log on to dominicafestivals.com for your VIP, PVIP ticket specials that are going to be on right now. Ladies and gentlemen, as we draw to a close, it's not ended yet. We have a lot of things more to come before we end the night. I want to welcome my CEO and Director of Tourism, Mr. Colin Piper, to deliver some vote of thanks for this evening's events. Thank you.
Thank you much, Samantha. Very excited about this year's lineup. Definitely can't wait. And my task here is very simple, just to say thank you to those who planned and organized and coordinated this event and those who have gotten us to this point of the World Creole Music Festival. But let me recognize the head table. The Honorable Denise Charles, Minister for Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiatives. Honorable Shakira Lockhart-Hippolyte, the Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, International Transport and Maritime Initiatives, and the PAL rep for the Roseau South constituency. Other cabinet colleagues of the ministers that are here, Monsignor Eustace Thomas, P.S. Lisa Valmore, Acting Cabinet Secretary Karen Prevost, the hardworking staff of Discover Dominica Authority and the Festivals and Events team led by Samantha Leta, to invited guests, to media, to the listening audience and the viewing public. First, we must thank the Almighty God for His abundant grace and mercies on us as a nation and a people, and for giving the organizers the strength and fortitude along the way to get to this point. I would also like to thank in a special way the government of the Commonwealth of Dominica for their support, financial and otherwise, through the Ministry of Tourism to get us to this point of the 22nd edition of the World Creole Music Festival. To the DDA Board of Directors, the DFC members, all the other groups that participated and contributed in the process of band selection and to get us to this launch. The booking agents and the artist managers for responding to our call. As Samantha mentioned, our confirmed partners, the National Bank of Dominica, the Premier Bank of the World Creole Music Festival, Tranquility Beach, corporate sponsor, and Tropical Shipping, our longtime sponsor, certainly assisting with all our shipping needs. And to thank in advance all those that will be coming on board, because I know now that I'll be a lot more busy over the next couple of days fielding calls and talking about deals. And most importantly, to thank the diehard fans of Dominica's World Creole Music Festival for your unwavering support and for the positive amplification of the event and the destination, certainly that you will be doing over the next 2.5 months. And remember to check out the dominicafestivals.com page to stay updated on all your festivals information. Thank you and continue to enjoy the evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, we encourage you to look out for the best dressed male and best dressed female of the Jazz and Creole 2022, who will be awarded special World Creole Music Festival prizes. So look out tomorrow on our Facebook pages for the winners of the best dressed male and best dressed female at the Jazz and Creole 2022. And of course, we encourage persons to continue to follow us on this World Creole Music Festival train, as we'll be having our duives and our hotspots coming up shortly. So that vibe is going to continue for the World Creole Music Festival as we enter September, October, and leading up to the 3 nights of Pulsating Rhythms, the hottest event for the Caribbean, starting October 28th, 29th, and 30th. We now invite a special tribute to the World Creole Music Festival. The Africulture Stilt Walkers are bringing the World Creole Music Festival logo to life. So we want to bring out our Africulture Stilt Walkers, and as they present to you the World Creole Music Festival come alive.
On the way.
I should say, the constituency of the Roseau South. We heard from the parliamentary representative, Shakira Lokati-Polit, who made mention that we are actually in the capital, the entertainment capital of Dominica. And she spoke of all of the various areas where entertainment, cuisine can be met. With entertainment, she spoke of Ocean View, Lale Coco, Pity Miami. She also mentioned Standards, Lale Coco Classified, and a number of other areas, a number of businesses or a number of places in the area. We also heard earlier on from the minister responsible for tourism. She spoke about that the World Creole Music Festival is the prime festival in Dominica, and that it is back to the #1 destination of the Caribbean, that is Dominica, the biggest festival of the country. And she made mention of the early bird tickets can be found on the website of DFC. And we also heard Samantha Later, who is the event manager acting, made mention also of the cost of the season tickets for short period, and nightly tickets was the cost. She said $150 for the nightly, and the season $375, which means there are 21 individuals and band, and so I work it out at $17.86 for an entertainer. I can tell you, for season tickets. And we also understood for 24 hours that there is some tickets that can be bought now if you go on the website for the next 24 hours at $300 easy. And we heard of the 21 lineup for the World Creole Music Festival. We heard of Justin Bewa, that of the famed Kassav Group. We also heard of Cadillac and Benji, and also Christopher Martin, as we all know, that reggae star who sings Love Reggae. Colin XP from Dominica, Asa Banton from Dominica, First Serenade from Dominica, Patrice Roberts, Trinidadian, Signal Band from Dominica, Rio from Dominica, Sheena Sia from Guadeloupe, Colton T from Dominica, WCK from Dominica, and also Shire Lakai, Kess from Trinidad, Midnight Groovers from Dominica, Possible from Guadeloupe, TK International from Dominica, Sizzler, that reggae singer, reggae star from Sizzler from Jamaica, number 19, Admiral TK, Dexter taps and ecstasy bands, some 21 groups, and I must say out of that, 10 from the 21 actually from Dominica. And we have been talking quite a lot about people, groups from Dominica, and we have seen this year that the festival, after a second year break because one of COVID-19, we are back and we are now seeing some 10 groups from Dominica as an indicator really as to what Dominica is really ready to showcase. And so we will be speaking to a number of people tonight to get the views of the 21 lineup. And I want to first speak to Workers from the original WCK, and they are on the lineup. Good evening to you, Workers.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Manager, Boss Man, Cecil Joseph. How are you doing, boss?
I'm doing fine. Tell me how elated you are as an original WCK man and having to be part of that lineup.
Well, it's been a while since WCK haven't been really on the WCMF list, and it's always good to be back, you know. Of course, the band is there, the band is back. We have been on, we have been touring. We just actually came out from Antigua in St. Martin before that. We had to go Grenada, but because of flights, it was cancelled. We would already scheduled to be on Spice Mass this year. Of course, we are going up to New York and so on, hopefully. And we'll be back, obviously, for Creole Festival. So it's a real pleasure. The band has been active, you know, and the band, all the original members are back in the band. And of course, we're looking forward to performing for the Dominican public, bringing back some sort of nostalgia and doing what we do best, playing music.
21 groups and individual in the lineup. Dominica has 10. Your views?
On the lineup?
Dominica has 10 groups and bands and part of the World Creole Music Festival this year. Give us your views on that.
Well, I find it's a good thing for Dominican bands to be highlighted. It's about time, you know. I've always asked probably for something like a night of Dominican artists because we have enough artists in Dominica to do what we can do. Of course, there are a lot of good artists. I like the artists that are selected for the Creole Festival this year, especially in particular the Dominican artists. I have no problem with them.
And I'm sure that you're satisfied also with the lineup. 21.
21, I would give it close to like a 9. You know, I want to be fair. Some people felt as though there should be maybe one noted compa band, you know, and probably they've said they're not totally done with it yet, so probably they could look probably getting a good name, the compa band.
Well, you have 2 Haitian bands here.
There are 3 Haitian.
2 Haitian bands.
2 Haitian band, but you know, people ask for like a noted name, maybe a class or something like that. But I still find, Cecil, I'd give it a close. I hardly give 10 out of 10 because I mark hard. But
no, I'm talking about I'm saying that there are some 21 bands, and out of the 21, there are 10 bands from Dominica. Yeah. I just want to find out your views about having 10 bands from Dominica.
No, I told you, I agree. I don't mind. The 10 bands are good, upcoming. Some of them are well seasoned, and some of them have made the name for themselves. I think it's very good. It's about time we start promoting and highlighting what Dominica has to offer, and we have to start by promoting our own. And it's a good move. I find the people and the artists that are there, it's a good time for them to showcase themselves, and it's about time that they are included.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You're welcome, my friend.
All right, I'm going to speak to the vocalist, the top vocalist. I think, I'm going to talk to the top vocalist of the Ecstasy Band. Good evening to you.
Hi, good afternoon. Good evening to everybody, to all the listeners of DBS Radio, all the fans of Ecstasy Band.
I know the Ecstasy Band is making waves in Dominica. Practically all activities or festivals that there are in Dominica, that the Ecstasy Band has been given invitation. Tonight we're hearing of you on the stage of the World Creole Music Festival. Tell us how you feel.
I feel elated, Cecil. I feel elated. I want to say thank you to the organizers of the World Creole Music Festival and all the partners. Ecstasy Band is very happy. We are coming here to do what we are accustomed of doing from since COVID gave us a break. It was like from one year, moving from up and up and up and up and up, and now we are on the big stage again. Not our first time, but we feel extremely privileged out of everybody, out of all bands, all artists, to be on that big stage with the many other big artists that are going to be there.
You're one of 10 bands from Dominica, but you are specialized in compa,
yes,
and the other bands are bouillon. Tell me, how do you compete with that of the bouillon, popular bouillon music in Dominica, versus that of the compa from Haiti?
Well, the compa and the bouillon, each of them has their following. Now, when Ecstasy come, as I tell them already, is a party band, is a dancing band. So when you come to the Ecstasy show or the Ecstasy party, you come to have a good time. I say it's dance cole. So you come to with your partner, you're going to be dancing whole night. You know nothing about the jumpy. It's like a different feel to something where maybe, I'm not saying we're not accustomed to, but you're accustomed to going to a bouillon jam and you'll hear the jumpy, but you come and have some clean fun, some good dancing, and some good music.
So what is going to be your preparation like? Because you're going to be on the big stage, and for sure, you heard the minister said that the World Creole Music Festival is back, and we know that normally we get a very good following from Guadeloupe, Martinique, Antigua, St. Lucia. Tell us your preparation now to really bring you to the great audience that will be at the Winter Park Sports Stadium on that night that you will be performing.
Cecil, to be honest with you, the Ecstasy band we have already started our preparation. As of last night, we were in the band house, putting things together, brainstorming different things. So we are already putting things in place for entertainment of our patrons and our fans, and for all those coming from there, and for it's going to be a presentation like a concert. Trust me, it's something you have never seen from the Ecstasy band. It's going to be a bomb. It's going to be a bomb. We have started already, Cecil.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
All right, let us speak to Chobi. We know of Chobi, a long time Kadas icon of Dominica.